do a little video here. I dug a clad dime with this machine. Read 9 in the meter. I've dug another coin or actually a non-ferrous target doing this. But today it was a clad dime. I got it in the same program I found that clad dime in today. I want to show you something here. This is interesting. Now I've got an elevated nail here and a clad dime. Now I can't recreate what was in the ground, obviously. I couldn't see. But watch this, okay? Hear how that machine's locking onto that? And it's not a high tone. Now I'm in 3 tones in this machine, okay? You hear that? That's what I was getting. Every time I'd sweep, I'd hear that right there. Like the machine was sort of tied up. Okay, now, I get a little coal high. That number 8 comes in the window there. Let me see if I can get this up here where you can see it. See that right there? Look at there. All right, now it's seeing that dime right there. Okay, that coal being that high, I'm gonna show you here. Look at that. It's seeing that dime, that coal that high. I've got this marked on this box here, so I'm putting her back in the same spot. Okay, let's watch this again here. I'm gonna show you something else here. And I haven't tried this in the wild, and next time I will. Hear that? Hear that? Now, what I heard in the field today was a little more, it was shorter than that, a little bit. About like that right there. Sweeping it faster, I can sort of imitate what I was getting, but I got a number 9 in the meter. Okay, and what I did is I kept swinging over it, so what I did is I used real short sweeps. Now, I had the iron volume off on this machine, and then I never did turn it on, but what I did is I took this coil, and I did that right there over it, and I believe a 88 or 87 come in the window. Okay? Sort of like that right there. And it come in the window, and I dug it as a clad dime. Now, it wasn't very deep, okay? But here's something I want to show you, and I need to go in but if I can find another target behaving like this. See there, number 8 in the window. Look at there. See that? Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to select full tones. Now, I'm still running the stock 6.8 disc. Now, watch what happens here now. Hear that? So you can hear that dime, a little peck. Okay, now I'm going to get the call height up here some. But I never get that 8 in the meter. See that? Look at that. It never does come in there. I played with it a while out here now, okay? So that machine's a seeing that dime, but it ain't giving any ID. Okay, now what I did is I even got curious and dialed just to 0, which is what I'm doing right now. That didn't help it, okay? I didn't ever dial it to minus 6.4. Here's 0 disc. Okay, so I'm going to put the disc back to 6.8. All right, now I'm going to sweep this again, and I'm going to try to use more or less the same sweep speed, and let's listen to the duration of this tone. Hear that? That's pretty short, ain't it? Now, I'm going to go back in here and go back to 3 tones. Let's listen to this tone now. See what it sounds like. Listen. Ain't that tone longer than it was in full tones? See, it sounds like it's longer to me. Let's try 5 tones and see what it sounds like. Now, there's no tone breaks for me set in 5 tones. This is stock 5 tones. Hear how long that is? And here's full tones again. Let you hear it. Look at how short that is. Just a little peck. Okay, and then just for gee whiz, let's listen to this in pitch tones. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's try it and see. Let's listen. See there? That's longer too. A lot longer, okay? So there may be some advantages to staying out of full tones, but one thing about it, this is something else that's interesting, okay? Watch me sweep over this again. Now this is still in full tones, back to full tones. Now listen to this dime. Hear how high a pitch that is? Here's a dime over here on this board. Now this is probably not quite as high as that right there sweeping the solo, but listen to it. Hear how high that is? So when I go back over here into three tones, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I've got my tone break at 80. I'm going to run a tone break way down. Let's just see if this tone comes up on this dime here in three tones. So it did come up. Okay. Let's put her back up to about, that's 70. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm having trouble with my cold getting right here. Okay, that's 70 tone breaking three tones. See there, it got lower. But see there, watch that ID come in the window there. Now we didn't look to see if it come in there with pitch. Let's see if that ID comes in there with pitch. Yep, it comes in there with pitch. See it? 8. There's 4 tones. Let's see if the ID comes in the window. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in here. Full tones. Still at 6.8 discs. Now this is full tones. So I don't get that ID in the window, and I get a much shorter tone. That'd be pretty easy to miss hunting in the wild right there. How short that is. All right, and if I just go in here and change her back to 3 tones. All right, listen how much easier it is to hear, even though the ID is. Hear that? How long that is. So you start seeing targets 7, 8, 9 on the meter of this machine, and they sort of hit consistent. I mean, I've dug 2 already now. So I just thought I'd share that. It's quite interesting. But when I see this again and I'm not running full tones, I'm going to go to full tones and listen to the target and see what the behavior of this machine is.